Ever since we moved in, I knew that this would make the cutest breakfast nook, and I wanted it to be nice and cozy and warm. I love the shutters until I realized you can't really have them all open at the same time, so that just doesn't work out for us. Mitch has been working on benches for this area for a while now, so I'm hoping that I put this video up, it will give him the motivation to finish those so I can have my breakfast nook completely done. So I actually love these shutters that we have. When we bought the house, this is one thing that I was like, oh my gosh, shutters inside, like that's so cool, and I love this. And I was like, I'm gonna build a breakfast area right here, and then we can open the shutters and it'll be like so dreamy. But the only problem is these shutters don't open. Like they open, but you can only open basically one at a time. First of all, this one doesn't even stay open. It just closes. And then if you have this door open, then you can't open this one. And same with these two, if they're both open. Okay, so I know if you were thinking, oh my goodness, I love the shutters, this is such a bad idea. This is what I mean. This is not ideal for this breakfast area that I'm doing. I've been looking for curtains for the longest time, trying to figure out which ones I want, but I cannot find anything that I absolutely love. And the one thing that I do love is my shower curtain. So I decided that I'm gonna chop this up and we're gonna make it into cafe curtains. So I just pulled it out of the wash and actually put it in a steam cycle so it was nice and not wrinkly. And then I draped it over the couch just to look at it to see if this is exactly what I want to do. And of course, Riggs was climbing all over it and is throwing his cars and trucks down it. So the curtains are getting broken in already. So I got these tension rods from Walmart. They were $3.54 each, and I think they're perfect because I don't know if this is temporary or not yet. I'm putting it on YouTube.
All right.
What? No, you can be in it. I'm gonna show you sewing my curtains.
So you want your curtain to be at least twice the width of your window. And that's not gonna work. Well, because you want to gather.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you make this one.
But then just cut it in half. Yeah, and then I'm thinking to do that all the way down. So then we can have one up top, one in the middle, and then one on the bottom.
But
and I think that will work.
How long we have to have them.
Well, I guess we'll just have to make it work.
Okay. So what we need to do, to make it work, we have to do this in thirds.
Yes.
If you want 3 different ones out of this, and that's not even gonna be long enough. Unless you don't want them to go all the way to the top.
No, I don't. I only want them literally going half.
Then that would work.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sides on this one.
So my grandma asked for an iron because she said it would be easier to crease down the sides for sewing. I pulled out my straightener and I was like, let's do this instead. It's way faster, and I absolutely blew her mind. Decided to take the camera and thought it was funny to record me sewing, but I got him back because I recorded him sewing as well. I definitely am out of practice. I think it's been a good 2 years since I've touched my sewing machine.
Kayla wasn't sewing.
I wasn't?
No.
That whole time?
I don't know.
Grandma?
You run out of bobbin?
No. She's got a long string like where it quit.
Oh no. I think you ran out of bobbin then.
I ran out of bobbin.
What's bobbin?
Take it out, you gotta read the directions on how to...
After I ran out of bobbin, it took me forever to figure out how to put the string back in the string and yeah, do all that stuff. I ended up having to go on YouTube and figure it out, but we got it figured out and finished sewing all of the curtains. So now I'm taking all of the screws out of the shutters. I'm leaving up the frame of where the shutters are, just because we don't have any trim around the windows yet. That's another project I'll have to add to my honey-do list for Mitch. But until then, we will just leave these up. I can't even believe how much brighter and open it already looks without the shutters. Okay, so I'm making some iced coffee before I start cleaning because both the boys are down and this is when I usually fill up on coffee. So I'm gonna clean the windows and then I am going to hang the curtains or put the rods up and then put the little squares or the little hanging thingies on them, and then we'll hang the curtains and see how it looks. I hope it looks good. So I thought that I had messed everything up because if you could tell, they looked a little wonky. But what happened was, I guess I cut these four all the same length, and then these are a little bit longer. So what I'm gonna have to do is on this window here, kind of away from these two so you can't tell as much. And then if it's too big of a change, then I'll just take them back down and then hem them another ½ inch, and I think it should be fine. But this is what they look like so far. I am still getting used to them. Like, I like the look of them, but I just don't know if I need to change something. But so far, I think it's cute, you know? I don't know, because like the frame of the window and stuff, we have to finish that. That needs to be taken down as well. I just took the shutter part off, so Mitch is gonna have to build me some new frames, because this is just like the plastic stuff with the screws still in there. So once that is all changed, I think it will be completely different. But right now, I think it already looks so much bigger and more open, and I think that I will love them.